Hey guys, I thought I'd do a video post since I got interviewed by Spadool. I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce it. If I'm wrong, ever so sorry. Okay, so first question, and by the way, I'm just going to point out how fabulous these questions are. First question, Edward Norton and Courtney Love both invite you to their homes for a home-cooked meal, but on the same night. Who do you choose and what do you think they'll cook for you? Well, okay. This is really, really difficult, like immensely, because, these are like my lovers, right? But I would pick Courtney Love, I think, because, with Edward Norton, he's such a, fucking amazing guy that I could call him and be like, Edward, yeah, can we reschedule? Plus, if I'm gonna eat supper with Edward Norton, I'm gonna need more time to prepare myself. I gotta make myself look pretty, and I gotta work on being witty and smart, and I just gotta be fantastic. But see, if I canceled on Courtney Love, she'd be like immensely crazy, and I'd have to apologize and beg and bow down to her. And maybe if it were 15 years ago, I'd say that Courtney Love would have a table full of drugs ready for us, some cocaine, But now, I don't know what Courtney would cook for me. I'm guessing Courtney would, See, this is so hard. And I don't want to sit here forever thinking about it. Okay. Probably wrong. Just gonna say. What I'm hoping is she'd make something I'd like. So, maybe something like hot wings. Because, just stick to basics, not be too fancy. Okay, moving on to the next question. Number 2. If a zombie apocalypse struck your hometown and you and Skylar were the only survivors, what would you do and where would you go? This is so ironic because a couple days ago, me and Skylar watched Dawn of the Dead and we talked about this. Well, of course, we decided since we'd be the last people on Earth, we'd have crazy long sex all the time while we ran away to his cabin, and if the zombies were there, we'd just row out onto his boat and have crazy sex on the boat. So basically, if it was the end of the world, I'd probably cry to him about how much I miss my little sister. But after that, like I said, crazy sex. Okay. Question number 3. If my car coincidentally broke down from the Oscars red carpet, what would I do? I would probably scream my head off and then go jump on Leonardo DiCaprio. Oh, and then Mickey Rourke. I'd be like, oh my god! Yeah, I'd be jumping up and down. The next day you'd be watching CNN. Crazy rapid fangirl attacks Leonardo DiCaprio and Mickey Rourke. Something like that. Number 4, if you could travel to one place in the world and one place, and money's not an issue, where would you go? I would either want to go to New York because I want to move there one day, as does everyone else. I know, I'm so original. Or I'd want to go to Ireland because my goal in life is to marry a drunken Irish boy. He's going to be beautiful and drunk, as I said. Okay. And finally, the last question. You're famous. Tell me what you're famous for. Well, of course, I'm going to be famous as that girl who's in the sex tape with Edward Norton. Duh. No, but, ever since I was a little girl, I always wanted to be famous for, being an outspoken person, people who, they listen to my opinions. So, right now, my job is, working part-time at a radio station, and I want to make that my career. So, if all goes well, maybe one day I'll, not be as great as Howard Stern or anything, but, along those lines. Be famous for radio, maybe writing a book. I don't know. See, I have so many ideas for books, and I just, too lazy. Slacker. So, that is my interview, and I hope you guys enjoyed my answers.